Hello everyone, this is Janice with Cricketology.blogspot.com, and today I'm going to be making a little birthday card for a little boy whose birthday party we are going to tomorrow. And I wanted to also make this card for the More Than Favors challenge, which is to create a card using mini monsters, but I don't have that cartridge, so I wanted to play along anyway, and I just used this little alien guy, which, you know, aliens are monsters too. Let's not leave them out. I got him from B is for Boy Cricut Light cartridge, and I cut him, let's see, he is 2.43 inches in height. Okay, so I cut those layers. I didn't cut the little eyeballs out because I'm going to add some googly eyes, and I'm going to put him up on an action wobble. If you're not familiar to action wobbles, if you're just new to this, these are what they are, and they just are a little spring that make your image wobble. And I'm just going to check here and make sure that he's actually big enough, and he's not, so I'm going to have to trim this to size so that it actually doesn't show. Okay, and I just welded two of these stamp looking images together on my Gypsy, and it's also from B is for Boy. I picked the one that was more rectangular, and then I just adjusted it on my Gypsy so that it would fit in these Walmart invitation size envelopes. And then I've got this is from a DCWV stack, and I think it was called All About Boys. I've had it for a long time, and I still have this paper, so I thought this would be so perfect. I want to maybe put him, I don't know, maybe over here somewhere, but I want to have this little, if you can see, this little UFO with a little alien inside. I want to have that on the card somewhere, so I want to cut the paper somewhere around here. So I'm going to use my paper trimmer and just roughly trim around, and let's save this for a border. And I'm going to trim the other side. I think I'll just trim it at maybe 4 inches. No, maybe I'll just go a little bit more just to make sure to give myself enough playing room. And again, I'm just roughly trimming this down because I want to create another layer. And so let's see. So I was thinking maybe it could be 3.5 by 3.5 by 4.25 just to start. It's better to leave too much and then have enough room to, I'm going to make sure he has enough room. So let's see where I want him. He's probably going to be up here more. So maybe cut that much off. And cut this much off on this side. And then, maybe 4.25. Let's cut this top part off. Good, I think. Let's see, where's my base? Let's see here. Okay, that's perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. So now all I have to do is adhere all of my layers, and I'm going to do that off camera, and I'll be right back. I put my little guy together, and I forgot that I wanted to emboss him. So I'm just going to put the whole thing in my Cuttlebug folder. That is the, I think it's called Bubbles. I'm not sure. I should have written the names of these on, but I didn't know I was ever going to be making videos. I didn't know I was ever going to have a blog. Really? I need to go through and do that someday. Okay, so I'm going to run this through my Cuttlebug. This machine cuts as well as it embosses. So there it is. Okay, now I'm going to add his little mouth and his eyes. I don't use this machine to cut really, I just use it to emboss. If anybody out there is interested in knowing, there's another machine that Sizzix makes. It looks like a little purse, and it also embosses. So that's good to know if, you know, if you just want to do embossing. Another tool that is very handy for picking up teeny tiny things, even for Cricut cuts it's good. Has a little tool on the other end so that you can, you know, sometimes it's hard with our fingers to get in there, but it just has some sticky tack on the other side, on this tip side, and it helps to pick up little things. Like I use it with my iRock to pick out the little gems, and also, you know, one that's way down in there. So there he is. He's gonna be fun once he gets to wobbling on the card, and his eyeballs are gonna be wobbling, and little boys just love that kind of stuff. Okay, so I want to cut another little layer to give this just a little bit even more dimension. I wanted to cut a little tiny mat for this, just so it doesn't look so blah. If you think your cards are blah ever, just maybe look at it and say, does this need another layer? And most times that does the trick. Okay, and now we're going to add this. And what I'm going to do for the sentiment, I don't have a stamp that says anything about out of this world, and I wanted it to be out of this world, so I'm just going to type up may your birthday be out of this world, and then add that. I will not do that on camera because I haven't done that yet. And I don't know if I'm going to pop this up yet. I don't think I'm going to. Let's just keep it simple. I may add stitching to the dark blue. Not sure yet. And then he's going up, like I said, on the action wobble. Oh, I found his mouth. Yay. Here it is. Alrighty. So his mouth goes right there. So we're going to add a little bit. Make sure we have quite a bit of glue on this piece, because when your piece is embossed like this, it could be hard to get it to stay. Okay, so like I said, this is too big, so I'm just going to trim a little bit on each side, and there is a way to make these. I know how to make these my own, you know, out of wire, but you know what? In the case of this, I think these are just better. They wobble better than my wire ones ever did. I mean, really, come on. Is that not the cutest thing? Look at his eyeballs. I hope you can see that. I'm not the best at putting this in camera. I love it. So cute. So I'm just going to add a sentiment somewhere on here. I may not. I don't know. I might just say happy birthday. Oops. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.